Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive bets on headlines that you didn't even know you needed. And if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe with notifications. I'm here twice a week. And with that said, let's get on with some vents, humans. People who skip the jab are more higher risk of traffic accidents, according to a new study. According to this new study, we're more likely, if you didn't get it, that you were more likely to neglect the safety guidelines on the road safety guidelines while you're driving. As crazy as that sounds, I think there's a different angle to this. Like, I mean, that's crazy. But the angle I think they're using this on, those scientific angles about us to, you'd be like, oh, you're more likely to just make these radical decisions because you didn't get the jab. Okay? So that's like the category, they're putting you in right off the get. But my angle is, I think they're using this as a ploy, the way they're trying to get the guns and stuff. Like, this is basically their version of a school shooting. So like, they're going to use this to raise like our insurance on people that didn't get it. Like, so people that didn't get it are probably going to have the threats of higher insurance premiums. I feel like that's what they're doing. I feel like this is the setup for something like that. I'm not sure, humans, but this is what it feels like. It feels like a setup to me. This feels like one of those, like I said, when they used to do all these things they want to, put in the news all the time so they can come after the guns. This is one of them things they come after, and raise up our auto insurance again. It just went down here. Apparently, it's supposed to go down in our state. And now it's going to go back up for a bunch of people who didn't get the jab. What if it isn't current? Like, if it's a current, does it have to be current and then affect your insurance? There's going to be some crazy decisions for people to make. There's going to be all kinds of decisions going on here. Financially. There's going to be doing some crazy thoughts going on. I don't know about you humans, but it's something to think about. I just feel like that's what they're doing. I feel like this could be, just keep your eyes open, when they start raising insurances wide, or they're going to send some letters to people and be like, since our records show, you don't have any indications that you have this. And then we're like, oh, but since you haven't had this, or yours isn't current, this will be your new auto insurance rate due to your, higher risk value, higher risk level now. You're going to be putting it at a higher risk level because of your medical status now. That's interesting. Maybe your mental status should be, at higher risk levels when you're going to drive, because there's some crazy old people out there still driving because they shouldn't be, but they still are. Just saying. But anyways, humans, on to the next one. So this guy who's been making all the media right now, who knows what's going to happen? Some people are like, are they going to Epstein this dude? Where he's not going to actually kill himself, but, end up dying mysteriously. That Sam Bankman-Fried, it looks like it's spelled like fried. I mean, I know it's Fried. Everybody said this. It's Fried, but it looks like fried. Sam Bankman-Fried, because now he's fried. My man's, his eggs got cooked, right? He wanted to skip testifying in person before Congress because he was overbooked. That's some like privileges, like super privileged ass statement to even have the balls to say in front of a judge. Imagine like me or somebody else or another minority of a different visual aspect, we'll say, went to judge and said something like that. Like, I am overbooked, so I refuse to show up for my court case. UBD would double what the hell happened to us in jail. I probably wouldn't even get to say the whole sentence. I probably would already get sent out the room and put in the waiting room, waiting for the bus to give you that long ride. And y'all know what that long ride is. Shit. But this dude stole a bunch of people's money, billions of dollars. Where the hell did it go? Everybody invested into this FTX. He paid all these celebrities, right? Endorse my stuff, promote this shit. This guy was in business meetings playing like iPhone games. They said he was playing like Leagues of Legends and shit while he's making like these billions of dollars of people's money investments while he's playing these video games on his phone and shit. Or on whatever he was playing the game for. But my man was gaming while he was taking all these people's money. And everybody's tripping like, where'd the money go? People are like, where's the money at? Where's the money at, And I got one thought. I think now that he's going to prison, supposedly he's getting, going to sent to do some prison time or disappear or not kill himself. I think he used all that money to start, to buy a new identity. And the reason I say this, because I might have some proof, humans. I might have some proof. This dude's been investing in a secret identity, and this guy come out of nowhere. This is how it happens. Like somebody just come out of nowhere. Like people say, about Alex Jones. Some people believe him and a certain other comedian, a former late stand-up comedian, were the same person, and like he just changed his identities, right? So this guy, I think, invested these billions of dollars to get this whole new identity, and this guy come out of nowhere, like I said, blowing up on Snapchat and shit, rapping everybody with these crazy bars. These bars are crazy, humans. They are so crazy, and I'm like a lyricist, a lyricist fan. Like I love lyrics in rap music, but this dude has took the lyrics to another level. That's all I'm saying. So this is who he is. This is who I think he is. If you guys seen him everywhere, that fucking Snapchat record dude, that dude. Don't tell me that ain't Sam Bankman-Fried. Look at him. That looks like the same dude. This is what he did when he ran with our money. He fucking started his rap career. It seems like everybody wants to be a rapper. But everybody can't be one, Mr. Bankman-Fried, when you're taking all this millions. But I guess when you get that street cred because you're going to go to prison, maybe you got this, now you can, maybe those tattoos can be real now. And you could come out to everybody like, hey, I took it. I took your money. Now what? Be like 6ix9ine. Like, that's crazy, man. My man was a snitch, and they just like this dude. That part still, I talk about him enough. Like, but it still rubs me the wrong way. Like, everybody's just like, I love you, but you was a snitch, man. Either way you look at it. And this dude is that rapper. I don't care what nobody says. But on to the next one, humans. On to the next one. A singer who married a ghost claims her husband ruined their honeymoon. That's right, humans. Some famous singer, I don't know where she's from, married a ghost. First of all, somebody let them get married legally, or however the hell they did it. I don't know where they went. But they got married. All right? So on their honeymoon, she said they ruined it. My guess is probably because it didn't show up. He probably didn't show up because it's a fucking ghost. Okay? Where did you put the ring? Whose hands did you hold? Like, who carried who through the threshold? That's probably how your honeymoon got fucked up. He didn't show up. Or if he did show up, fucking scared all your family, maybe possessed a fucking family member. There was all kinds of possibilities. You need to go into more detail. I need some more detail on why he ruined your honeymoon. Who all came? Because obviously he didn't. Or like I said, we need some more detail. Did it get drunk? Did the ghost drink too much and embarrass you in public at your honeymoon getaway? First of all, second of all, where do you go on honeymoon with a ghost? Where do you take a ghost on a date? How do you date a ghost? This is crazy. This is crazy, humans. This is crazy. This one kind of got me. This was like a little weird, but I mean, science just proved. Science is getting crazy. Back in the day, they didn't know nothing, so they did some crazy experiments, right? And like, I'm laughing, like they did crazy experiments. That's all I'm saying. But here, science is just bananas, man. Look what here. Let me just read this article, okay? In a science magazine, a real magazine, like it wasn't online, humans. Yeah, like I touched it. Science proves kids are bad for the earth. Morality suggests we should stop having them. We need to stop pretending kids don't have an environmental and ethical consequences. People call them, a lot of people, conspiracy theorists when they, show these actual big people and leaders talking about they want to like chop our population in half. They want to like control our population. There was already a country that was saying you can only have this many kids. And then over in our country, there was a lady who had like 20, and on a TV show. So there's like a different math ratios going on. It's like for everyone you're not, people in different countries are having a whole bunch more. Like the idiocracy math, that shit is crazy accurate. But so kids are bad for the Kids are bad for the earth. That's crazy. So you can't just be born an adult. Like, what are you gonna do to fix the problem? Yeah, keep our old asses around. The older we get, the more we complain about stuff that we don't even know that was there when we was a kid. Like, same with me. Like, my older ass kid, I didn't give a shit about running across my people's lawns. I'm like, what are you tripping about? You know, now I get mad at the mailman and shit. Like, but the man walking on my like through my window and shit. I don't do it in person. I just go through the window. Like, through the window, like, man, I hate that dude walking on my grass. It's a lose-lose. Man, kids are bad for that. Like I said, it's a lose-lose for science, unless they've got some crazy science stuff, which I'm sure they do, where they ain't trying to let us know what they really doing, because now we're just going to be born adults. Like, born adult, because the kid phase is bad for the environment. There's way too much shitting going on or something. Must be too bad. Like, between the kids and the cows, right? It was the kids and the cows' methane, so they just be too crazy. It is getting crazy out here, humans. You can't even say nothing, do nothing. I don't even know what you can do. I don't know what to do. This is confusing. In some other news, in fashion news, I mean, it was science and fashion. This is like science and fashion combined. World's first AI supermodel is a black woman, but her creator is a white man who reaps the profit. Here we go. Just when you get interested into an article, they go and just like woke it right at the end. They just like woke that shit like halfway through. Like halfway through the title, there's like world's first AI supermodel is a black woman. Everybody's like, hell yeah. And it's like, here comes the woke part. But her creator is a white man who reaps all the profits. It's just like, this, you know, the scratches on the chalkboard start coming out. First of all, it's a robot supermodel. You probably don't got to pay them much. If I was another supermodel, if this goes off successfully, you know, I'd be worried. I'd be really worried right now for supermodels, because they can always have the nice body. They don't fucking eat. They'll always be the same size. They just automated a mannequin. And everybody's just like, man, so there goes your fucking pay. You know what I'm saying? And if this works, like I said, it's going to start being in stores and businesses everywhere, and a bunch of people are going to lose their job because they just be sitting there. No breaks needed. And we would like that as far as customers who are like, you only got 3 registers open, and they're going to have like fucking all the robots in there taking care of everybody. You know when they got all them fucking registers, like fucking 50 registers, and then they got 3 people in it. That's a whole nother event. But shit, that shit gets on my nerves. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, Hoobins. And if you did, I'd appreciate if you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, turn on them notifications. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.